It's beach season, and with warmer temps in the forecast today and throughout the weekend, you may be excited to hit the sand and see. But before you do, it's important to think about protecting your body's biggest organ, your skin. Here to share some important reminders and tips are doctors Paula Moskowitz and Alyssa Finley. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
This really is an important time of year to deliver this message. Just how common is skin cancer? What are some of the problems that we face, with the summertime?
Sure. So skin cancer is very common. 1 in 5 Americans will be diagnosed with skin cancer in their lifetime, which is a staggering statistic if you think about it. Melanoma, which is one of the deadliest forms of skin cancer, is one of the top 10 skin cancers in the country. So it is just so important to go for a skin exam. It's a simple, easy, non-invasive test, and just an easy thing to do.
Absolutely, and we kind of did a segment earlier on, or I should say a while ago, that you were talking about getting these checks and these cares. This should be another doctor visit that you should work into your schedule, yes?
Absolutely. Again, as Dr. Finley said, it is non-invasive. We just look at the body from top to bottom. We use a little specialized light, and we look for things that are abnormal or spots that are asymmetric or changing or growing or bleeding, and then at that time we may consider doing a biopsy of a spot, and then sometimes we have to hand that back to Dr. Finley, our dermatologic surgeon.
Right, because there is treatment for skin cancer, which that's kind of a positive note.
Absolutely, and I think that's really what the focus needs to be on, is that if it's caught early, it's very treatable. As a skin cancer surgeon, I see so much and deal with so much of it, but people's prognosis is very good if it's caught early.
And are there any preventative measures that we can take to hopefully not have this happen?
Certainly. I think, we talk about summer, we talk about sunscreen use, and I think one of the big things that I like to get across is, because it's summer, everyone feels more like they need to use their sunscreen. But I like to tell my patients that you need to wear sun protection year-round, that UVA rays go right through car windows. They are strong in the winter, they're strong in the summer, they penetrate through the skin deeply, cause sun damage and skin cancer, and that's why you need to be wearing a sunscreen on a daily basis.
Certainly.
As well as when you're going to the beach. Oh yes, and so to get to the number that's in the bottle, the SPF number, you need to wear 1 ounce of sunscreen, which is the size of a shot glass, on a daily basis to approach the number of SPF that's actually listed on the bottle. So that's more than what most people think. And you really need to be going through a bottle of sunscreen in a short period of time.
Certainly, reapply and also get your checks done. Yes,
absolutely.
All helpful information, ladies. Thank you so much for coming in.
Great. Thank
you.
Those statistics
Thank you
for having us.
Are alarming, but there is something that you can do about it. All important information. Remember to protect your skin when enjoying beach days this summer, and contact dermatology professionals with medical concerns that you may have this season.